All right, let's try this again. Nope, it's just the itchy knee sound. So this is, I can't stop it either. This is, unless I rip the batteries out. This is the one where I had to put the batteries in and play with them. I've got it now.
That just goes on.
Well, I've got it now so the batteries are in here, and if I press it... Ah! Ah! I'll never forget where I was.
Ladies and gentlemen, mark it down. You have been witnesses to history. It has happened.
I didn't even have to open the third one. What a moment. Let's see if it happens again. Well,
but it is possible. You have been vindicated.
Wow.
You're like, well, these people, they've fucking freed you from prison after 20 years because of DNA evidence. You were right all along and nobody believed you.
And you see, the other thing is they play like the catchiest, most funky part of the song. So you hear that, you're like, I want to hear more of this. And then it's Tagada.
And then it never happens again.
The other version is just, there's like a chant. I don't know if you ever heard the record version of the song. It's like, Inoki, Boombaye, which I always found amazing. Like, he wrestled Ali and he's like, I'm stealing the catchphrase from Zaire. Like, how the fuck did that happen? Ali Boombaye, watch this. I'll have a song. Inoki Boombaye. Well, there it is. The Inoki Keychain is finally...
But there was the music by... Who is that music by? Who would have orchestrated that?
Oh, there we go.
All right, don't press.
Can I stop it? I'm pressing the thing. They used to stop it if I pressed it a second time. No, this one to go right through it, and then Tagada, and then you see, there's no rhyme or reason to when the song plays. I just want to hear the song again. Well, I know it can happen.
Why don't you work on that later on tonight after dark when we're done with this program? Yep. Oh, good Lord, now it'll never stop. Oh.
It's like perfectly 70s.
It is a cute little ditty.
All right. Well, I don't know if I'd use those words, but there it is. Antonio Inoki, his big return right here on the show. Jim, real quick before we move on.
And that was long-term storytelling, too. It took weeks and months it seems like years to get to that point.
I'm just happy I didn't have to open that third one because I have it here. Hey.
No, don't pick it up.
Well, the packaging says you could hear the Antonio Inoki theme song, and now we know it is indeed a possibility on the air. And then it has 1, 2, 3, da! Which I don't know if that's exactly what he said either.
What does da mean?
Well, the best thing, too, is on the back of it, it has his height, 191 centimeters. His weight, 108 kilograms.
Okay, goddamn.
His finish hold, there's a swastika.
What? Wait, what?
And then it says, Gatami Cobra Twist. So I didn't know he was doing the Nazi Gatami Cobra Twist.
But no, there's an actual... Now, certainly, there's not an actual swastika.
I will be sending you a photo of this momentarily. Yeah.
Jeez.
There absolutely is.
This was made in Japan in the 1980s. So I understand that when he's stepping over the octopus hold, his legs are crooked out in that fashion, and but that still doesn't.
See, I look at it as he's hunting Nazis,
anything.
that he's trying to kill Nazis with his hold, not that he's like supporting them. I see Antonio Inoki as a man for peace.
They would be supporting him. He'd have his full weight on them if he had the hold on them.
Jim, before we move on,
yes.
I sent you an email. If you could open your email real quick, just to finish things up.
Well,
I
had, and I assume that it is the picture that you spoke of. Goddamn, it is a swastika, isn't it? It's not printed like a swastika logo. It's printed like if a swastika was like a letter. In like that you would hit, oh, here's the swastika letter on the typewriter. It's just fits in with the rest of the print. His finish, the Cobra twist, Koburatwist. Could that? How would they not know what that is? But could that be something in translation from something else? I hope I've made that perfectly clear.
Yeah, I mean, again, maybe another thing to elevate Antonio Inoki. Antonio Inoki, Nazi hunter, I think has a hell of a ring to it. Oh, Jesus. All right, I'll put him down, Jim.
It's not ever going to quit now. How much is 108 kilograms?
I don't know. Ask that. Who was it? Jack Reynolds, who was the fucking ring announcer for the Clash of Champions, and he had the Russian assassins, and he goes, had a combined weight of 190 pounds from Kilos, Russia. All right, well, Jim.
Yeah, well, that's even better than South Central Louisiana.
Who did that? I remember you telling that story. Who did South Central Louisiana?
We ended up with a ring announcer one night on a Smoky Mountain wrestling show that was part of the local sponsoring fire department group, because for whatever reason, there was no other ring announcer there that night. And so I would write down in a case of an inexperienced announcer, I'd write down the actual weights and the hometowns. All you have to do is say from so-and-so, the weight of so-and-so, person's name. The Gangstas were from South Central LA. And so when he read it out loud, from South Central Louisiana, the Gangstas.
Well, again, we want to thank Antonio Inoki for participating the last several weeks here on the show. We really do appreciate it.